Mysterious Locations is an expansion to the Legends of Lies card game. It adds a new dynamic to the game, and that each cryptozoologist now gets an individual location that gives them a unique ability that only they can use throughout the game. This video assumes that you already know how to play the Legends of Lies basic game, but for those who don't, here's a quick overview of the game. Legends of Lies is a card game where players play cryptozoologists trying to prove the existence of various unknown creatures. The 62-card deck is shuffled, 10 cards are dealt to each player. The remaining cards are put face down in a stack that is called the Unknown. The top card of the Unknown is flipped up and placed face up to form the discard pile, which is called the Tabloids. On a turn, a player draws a card for either the top of the Unknown or the top of the Tabloids, mounts Expedition, plays one Anomaly card from their hand if they wish, and always ends their turn by discarding a card to the Tabloids. This continues until one player discards their last card to the Tabloids, at which point the round is over and all players score their points. If no player has reached 100 points, the cards are collected, reshuffled, and redealt, and another round is played until a player reaches 100 or more points. At that point, the player with the most points has won the game. Setting up the Mysterious Locations expansions is easy. Take the 6 Mothman cards and the 2 Ancient Prophecy cards and simply mix them into the deck with the other cards. Then, take your Mysterious Location cards, shuffle them up, and deal 2 cards face down to each player. Each player then looks at their Mysterious Locations and chooses one to play and discards the other from the game. If you wish, for a 3- and 2-player game, you can deal out more Mysterious Locations so each player has more options to choose from. Now that everyone has chosen their Mysterious Location, the deck is shuffled and 10 cards are dealt to each player. In a 2- and 3-player game and a 4-player game, 8 cards are dealt to each player. Top card is flipped up to form the Tabloids. Then play proceeds to the play with the player to the left taking the first turn and follows as a normal Legends and Lies game with the exception of the use of the Mysterious Locations. As I previously mentioned, gameplay is identical to the basic Legends and Lies game rules. One thing to keep in mind is the text on the Mysterious Locations cards, which will occasionally allow you to violate those rules. If it does, the Mysterious Location game text supersedes the basic game rules. Now let's go through a few examples of the Mysterious Locations to see what type of abilities they grant you. Stonehenge is what we call a once per round ability, and it allows you to use its power only once during the course of a round. In this case, Stonehenge lets you go through the Unknown and the Tabloids to retrieve one Anomaly card, which you can play that turn even if you've already played an Anomaly card. You then shuffle the Unknown if necessary, and flip over Stonehenge to indicate that you've used the ability. You cannot use Stonehenge's ability again until the next round. Eluru is one of the more unique Mysterious Locations in the set. With Eluru, at the start of the game, you get a number of rocks equal to the number of players in the game. On your turn, when you discard a card to the Tabloids, you may take one of your rocks and place it on an opponent's card. You cannot place 2 rocks on the same card. Once all the rocks are in play, you may then move rocks from one card to another card when you discard. At the end of the round, the rocks on the cards reduce each card by 1 point before doubling. The Lost City of Atlantis is an example of a Mysterious Location that has an effect when an expedition is put into play. In this case, if you mount an expedition for Loch Ness Monster, Giant Squid, or Fiji Mermaid, you get to go through the Tabloids and remove any one expedition card of your choice. Also, at the end of the round, you gain 1 additional point for each Fiji Mermaid, Loch Ness Monster, or Giant Squid card you have in play. Easter Island is an example of a Mysterious Location that grants you a unique power. In this case, whenever you play an Anomaly card, you resolve the effects of the Anomaly card as normal, and then you may draw a card from the top of the Unknown afterwards. Those were some examples of the various Mysterious Locations and their abilities. There are obviously a wide variety of Mysterious Locations, each with their own unique ability. At this point, I should also mention the Shifting Sands variant, where each player at the start of each round passes their Mysterious Location to the player on the left, so every round each player gets to play a new Mysterious Location. Finally, if you want to see more details on the Mysterious Locations expansions, the full rules are available in the link below this video.